Okay, this is Esmeralda, the Gypsy Canadian production wheel. She has some rework done to her. Her back supports, and she does have two of them, those are redone replacements. She does have a very nice drive wheel. It's in fairly good shape. The joints are tight the whole way around, and get a good shot of her track. Her track is, there's a little bit of a ding here and here, so she has some dings in the wheel, but they really don't affect her ability to spin any. They're just over time she's worn away a little bit. Uprights are in good shape. She has lead fittings in there on that side and on the other, as we will see. Legs are in good shape. Treadle has some minor amount of rust on there, which would come up easily. You soak that in some WD-40 and rub it, that'll come right off. This needs to be cleaned a little bit too. Some knot in her knee there. There's some little wood grain interest there. She has a chicken nut holding her tensioning down. That washer's a replacement. This is typical on the Lawrence wheels, these little pleats in there. Lawrence also had the squared off bench, the rectangular bench. This has a bevel edge as well, and it has the long false tensioning knob in the front, which is usual for the Lawrences. This flyer, I'm not convinced is an original. I suspect this might have been a replacement. If you look, you have to keep the bearings tipped a little bit out in order to accommodate the shaft. It is in overly nice shape, which also leads me to believe it was a replacement. The whorl is probably the original whorl. It is slightly stripped at the bottom, so that you need to put a piece of paper when you screw it down to keep it from overrunning its screw turning and hitting the top of the bobbin. But other than that, it's in nice shape. I mean, perfect shape. And there's her maidens. This is cute. Whoever replaced her leathers actually put little pegs to hold them in. I thought that was nice. Cast iron's in good shape up front. There's a tiny little crack here. There's another knot in the wood. And we come around the other side. She has a replacement footman, which is a piece of wood rather than the metal. She has a C-crank, which is not typical if it's a Lawrence. Usually the Lawrence has the S-crank. This has a C. Don't know if that makes much of a difference. There is a little bit of the crack in the wood along the graining here. She does not have a metal shim in this side the way the other side did, but that you could put a, if you have like an old dog license, or even just bend a penny and put it in there. I think she's had a replacement spoke put in because the distance here is slightly different. But overall, she's in good shape. She's nice and tight. She's clean. And now I'll spin on her. We'll see how it spins. Okay, now here we're going to show Esmeralda spinning, and if I get in camera way, I certainly apologize because it's very hard to shoot yourself doing something on video camera. So here's she spinning. Here's the wheel measure. She's 29. Okay, and sorry about that, it's a little hard. Camera's on a tripod now, but you can see what she spun there, and you can see she gives you a really nice, fine thread. It's like everybody says, that's the beauty of CPWs. You can spin miles of very fine thread. So I hope that served as a good introduction to Esmeralda. Thank you very much.